What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, the Franchise Guy. We're coming at you again with an episode of Madden 20 My Career featuring your boy Chance Bishop taking on the Bills. Starts episode off. Still in the Steelers. Don't understand why we have that black helmet. And, well, Heinz Field doing what Heinz Field does. Having a bunch of fun right there. Coming out of the tunnel, baby. Look at that. Look at that tunnel. Soak that tunnel in, baby, because not every stadium is historically, as Heinz Field. It's one of like the more historical ballparks. I guess ballparks mean like football stadiums. And well, all the history that's come through. You gotta think of the players who have played. Players who have played for this organization and players who will eventually play for this organization. But you know, taking on who are we taking on this game? We're taking on Buffalo. We're in the playoffs, in the divisional round. We're going for a Super Bowl. Can we complete the perfect season? Can we complete the perfect season? Like, if we complete the perfect season, what does that mean? What does that make us? That makes us one of the greatest players of all time. Makes us probably one of the single greatest players of all time, actually, on one of the greatest teams of all time. You see, Ravens beat Dolphins, Packers beat Seahawks in the game and in real life, so go Packers. Biggest Packers fan outside of, Green Bay right here because the Seahawks and that dirty Jadeveon Clowney hit, took out Carson Wentz and pretty much ruined the Eagles' playoff runs. Sure, they say Doug Peterson said in his presser that, Carson Wentz probably would have been healthy enough to play, this past game against the Packers, but, I mean, you don't know that. Lane Johnson had been sidelined for the past couple weeks with a concussion himself. Brandon Brooks dislocated his shoulder, had to get that surgically repaired, and that offensive line was haggard. They needed Johnson to come back. If they had Johnson, I don't think Wentz is in that much trouble. But here we go again. We're going to the end zone. We're tempting number 34 right there. He's gonna tackle us in the end zone because that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna tease them. We're gonna tease them. Just gonna let them think they can get us. But you know what they're gonna get? Nothing. You're gonna get blown out 31 to 13, 152 passing yards, 252 rushing yards. Look at that, 19 yards per attempt. It's pretty good you know, if I do say so myself. But not what we're going for right now. We are going to go for Ravens now. Big time rivalry right here. Steelers Ravens, one of the biggest rivalries in all of pro sports. In all of football, really. I think Steelers, Ravens. What what other great football rivalries are there? You can't say, anything in the AFC East. You think Browns and Bengals are a joke. Cowboys, Eagles, that's a thing. But like who else has something as wholesome as Ravens Steelers? Like there are videos of people going to Baltimore and wearing Steelers stuff and being threatened. Like, where else does that happen? If I go to Dallas, and I wear my Eagles jersey, my Carson Wentz jersey, oh, I'm gonna get some dirty looks. I guarantee I'm gonna get some dirty looks. But it's whatever. It happens. It's the point. You know what I mean? Like it's what we're supposed to be doing. But you see right there, Green Bay, New Orleans, Blade. I don't care that you want to play Rainbow Six Siege. No one cares about Tom Clancy. No one likes Tom Clancy. Who do you think you are asking me to play a game with you? I don't know. I'm just trying to play some football here. Just trying to catch and run, baby. Take this bad boy to the house. Chance Bishop. Ooh, rides the horse. Taunts the Ravens. The fans are loving it here in Not Lambeau. Here at Heinz. Said the wrong famous stadium. But Bishop again. Long run. Look at that throw by Mr. Ruff down to the 50-yard line from the 70 yard line to the 50. Look at that. Through the legs. Gets in for the tutty. I mean, come on, guys. Like, are we even trying to, like, make this a close game? Like, are they even trying to play defense on us? It's like when Earl Thomas said in a press conference saying the way to stop Derrick Henry is to, tackle him, to go after him, to, take out his legs. And then there's a play where Derrick Henry runs to the outside and, Earl Thomas is in pursuit, and Derrick Henry proceeds to stiff arm Earl Thomas like Marshawn Lynch did to those high schoolers, 2 years ago, where he just pushed his offensive lineman out of the way. Remember that video? Where Marshawn literally pushed his offensive lineman out of the way for not creating a hole big enough for him to get through? Yeah, that's what Derrick Henry did to Earl Thomas. And Earl Thomas saying, "Oh, you got to tackle him." And then after that, Earl Thomas did not go after Derrick Henry. Earl Thomas knew Derrick Henry was not gonna go down easily, and he stayed away. He did not go after Henry, which I thought was hilarious. Because he hyped up saying, "This is how we win. This is how we beat them. We have to go after them. We have to go after Henry." Tannehill's not the weapon. Henry is the weapon. Henry is the offense. That offense runs through Derrick Henry. If you stop Derrick Henry, you stop that offense. And well, Eric Thomas, yeah, Earl Thomas refused to do that. I want to say Eric. What a strange thing. Earl Thomas refused to go after them. But here we go again. Stay this baby to the house one more time. Why don't we? There we go, baby. That's what you like to see. Taunting the Ravens. Why don't we? I mean, you gotta think. Oh boy. Oh, look at that milestone right there. Look at those yards. That's unheard of. That's disgusting. Yeah, just catches it in stride. Just keeps on running. Chance Bishop. Just score all the touchdowns this game. Why don't you set every playoff record in, for receiving, for touchdowns, all that stuff. Who knows? It's just what happens. But, Bishop, celebrating. He's having fun. He's having a good time. I bet there's some people out there who, aren't appreciative of the way Chance is acting. They say, "Oh, you know what? This isn't how you're supposed to do it. Just play the game right." You know, we don't need any of this celebration. You get in there, you score your touchdown, you get out, and you get on your sideline. But here look at the playoffs, or I'm sorry, the not the playoffs. We got the Pro Bowl. That's what we're the 2022 Pro Bowl lineup. You got Wilson, Lambert, you got Prescott, you got A-Rod, Saxon, Trubisky, Elliott, Mixon, Barkley, Mack, Gurley, Michelle, Juszczyk, Jankovic, Zach Thomas, Rickard, Adams, Hill, Evans, Boyd, Kirk, Westbrook, Gallup, Allen, Thielen, Sutton, McLeod, Tate, Burton, Smith, Bush, Ebron, Ertz, Croft, Bakhtiari, Stanley, Smith, Tunsil, Daniels, Nelson, Marpet, Adams, Frederick, Linder, Whitehair, Hudson, Martin, Mason, Zeitler, Lamp, Johnson, Brown Jr., Riddick, Smith, Dunn, Morse, Vernon, Short, Donald, Garrett, Flowers, Ingram, Fletcher Cox, Oliver Jr., Ryans, Goodchuck, Vea, Guy, Mac, Leonard, Miller. Oh boy, there's so many names I'm running. I just can't keep up with them. But you guys get the point. There is a bunch of names. I mean, I didn't see our name up here because unlike that one time when we lost in the playoffs and we actually played in the Pro Bowl for the first time, we don't lose in there. But look at that. MVP award goes to Mason Rudolph. Of course it does, because why not? Springboard his career, why don't we? Bishop comes in a close second. McVay wins Coach of the Year because McVay, 16-0. I mean, not too shabby. Offensive Player of the Year goes to Bishop. So, I mean, hey, I guess if we don't win MVP, they'll give us the Offensive Player of the Year, I guess. That makes sense. Defensive goes to Van Der Esch, Banks, Maynard. Foles wins Best QB, which is weird. I don't understand how Foles gets Best QB. Yeah, and your guy, Mason Rudolph, not even on the list. No Mason Rudolph on the list, unless you can't win both, I guess. Michelle wins running back. Boyd, DeCastro. I mean, unfortunately, there's no tight end because Miles Garrett there at 4-12 wins best D line. Stephon Gilmore at 7'9". Hauschka at 16-0 wins best kicker. I don't understand why there's no um, what's the word? There's no best tight end in the league because now you're just robbing awards of players that should be getting awards. But take on the Saints right now in the Super Bowl. You hate to see it. Drew Brees is no longer with this team anymore. It's gonna be Mason Rudolph of all people leading the charge. The perfect season is on the line. Bishop going for his third, count 'em, third Super Bowl ring. Back to back he's looking for. And well, can we come out and get the victory? Sean McVay, career record 63 and 32. He's got 4 playoff wins. I mean, it's it's something. Something you gotta look forward to. Something that, all these players have fought hard for. And well, that's what they want. That's what they're here for. That's what they're gonna do. You know, these players aren't gonna, give up. They didn't get this far to lose. I mean, we have a perfect season on the line right now. And well, we're trying our best. We're giving it everything we have. It's like, why would we get this far? Why would we have, the greatest season of all time just to, mail in Super Bowl, just to not finish what we started. We're not done yet. That's what it says. We're not done yet. Clinton Roosevelt right here, 11 returns this season, 387 yards. I mean, that's not great, I guess. But Bishop, though, Bishop's going to be great right here. Gets the touchdown right there. That's going to be what is it? First touchdown of the game for Chance. Gives the Steelers a 9-point lead. Get a replay like that. Fires just before he gets hit. Bishop just goes over 2 defenders right there and just brings that one in. I mean, 3-point lead for the Steelers. Can Chance get free? And he gets free right there at the 30. He catches it. Does a little spin around. And guess what? We're in for our second touchdown of the game. That's what you'll want to see. That's what we're here for. And that's what the fans want. The fans want, you to give it them all. They want to see that you gave all the effort. They want to see, you come out there, make some big plays, Chance Bishop, look at that. You know, that was behind him. He dropped it. He catches it. But we do end up winning the Super Bowl. 24-14 is the final score. Sean Payton cannot win without Drew Brees, unfortunately. Now, Sean McVay does get his first career Super Bowl championship right there. You love to see it. We're celebrating. The black and gold, confetti is falling from the sky. I mean, it's black and gold regardless of whatever team won. Both teams are black and gold. Actually, would have considered. No, yeah, they're both black and gold. Steelers are black and gold, and Saints are black and gold. But Chance Bishop, 2 catches, 101 yards, 2 touchdowns. Gonna be your player of the game in the Super Bowl. You love to see it. Chance gets his 3rd ring. Steelers get their 7th career Super Bowl championship right there. Now they're only what? 1 behind the Patriots now because of that. After we won 2 with New England. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribing does help the channel, helps the channel grow. Lets me know that you guys are watching, you guys enjoy my content. Comment down below, respond to every comment. But until next time, YouTube, peace out, rock on, and stay super classy, I guess.